Hi everyone, welcome along to today's video. This one concerns trying to save a little bit more water any way we can really, and one of the ways is to flush on your toilet cistern. You don't always need to fully flush it, not all the time. Let's say, to be honest, when you have a wee, you only need to half flush it really. You don't need that full flush, and that's what often happens, especially with certain types of cisterns. Now, if you've got the one that's a handle on the front, or indeed a handle on the side, then it will connect to one of these type of siphons here. Okay, because that pulls up like so, handle at the front or on the side of the cistern. And we've got a standard siphon, very common, been around for years and years now. One of the things they brought out a few years back when we first realised we need to start saving water was, you see this hole in it there. Now, that hole is there so when you hold that up, it gets the full flush. So if you've done a number 2, shall we say politely, you'll need a full flush to flush it away, okay? But when you've just been for a little wee one, then obviously the quick flush is better. And when you just do that and let go of the handle, you just get half the flush, you just get half the amount of water, and it's a good water saving idea. Now obviously, I mean, I've found lots of children homes, they do a number 2 and they do a quick flush and run off, and it's not all done, and it's down to you to go up there, isn't it, mum or dad, and hold the handle down, give it a full flush. But that's one of those things. Now to that end, a lot of people a few years ago got fed up with this type of routine, and what they did was they bunged these up. They bung the hole up. There is some bungs that fit inside them exactly. They're usually blue, I haven't got any, but they fit inside the hole, and if that's inside the hole, then no matter what you do, you'll get a full flush every time you flush it. Now yours may have been fixed like this by somebody who's decided, you know, I've had enough of this half flush thing, it's a pain in the neck, I'll bung it up and make it a full flush. Well, now's the time to take that plug back out. So if you check in your WC cistern, take the lid off. If you've got one with a handle on it, as I'm saying, you know, side or front, and uses this standard type of siphon, then do check that hole has been left uncovered. You should just be able to see it inside the cistern. Just look down inside and you'll be able to tell whether that hole is open. It may be lower down, it might be down here, okay? Some have a slide on them to change the amount that you can actually flush. But whatever, make sure the hole is open, all right, to save a lot more water on your cistern flushes. Okay, well that's one. So let's look now at another item, the push button flush. Here then, the standard push button type cistern. This one's push button on the front, and you can see that one of the buttons sticks out, and make sure you always push the short flush. This one is the more common push button, and as you can see, one's smaller, one's bigger. Make sure you've got the right one for the short flush, or something on there all red for the short one, so you never get it wrong. And obviously when you need the full one, you know when you're going to need that one. But you'll save a lot more money by not mistakenly pushing the full flush when you should be pushing the half a flush. Anything else we can do? Well, there is. I mean, as you can see, the level in that cistern is right up to the overflow line. They're very, very close. And what you can do in a lot of cisterns is adjust the float level so it's slightly lower, maybe half an inch or so lower than where it is now. Not too low so that it doesn't flush, especially on the old handled ones with the standard siphon I showed you earlier. Sometimes if you adjust them too low, the water level, they won't flush. So just trial and error and see if you can lower that level a little bit more. As I say, like on this one, it's just this screw here, adjust the water level up and down, and you can see by the pipe here, you know, where you want that to be. I mean, mine's as close as I could get. This particular cistern is kind of a bit small, so I need more water in it, but it's how I like it. I'll keep a constant eye on it, and that's what you've got to do as well. But yeah, do try lowering that water level, and then you will flush less water away yet again. So very basic tips really, just to try and help you save on your water bill. And I know children will have to be trained virtually to get it right, because they generally just push anything and go, don't they? But I'm sure over the year any little saving like this will save you quite a lot on your water bill over the long term. Worth a go anyway. Well, that's about it then. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and the usual place for all my stuff, Derrickton 33. Thanks again. Bye bye.